Hey Aries, this is your tarot reading for the month of January. Aries, January is going to bring a lot of shifts and transitions for you guys. And some of you may have a feeling that that's the case. Some of you may have a feeling that something's about to change. I feel a lot of really intense karma. And again, depending on where you are with this energy, this could be a really great thing or not so great thing. Again, it just really just depends on where you are with the energy, but really, really intense karma. And when things start happening, Aries, stay quiet. Stay quiet. Don't do any of that I told you so, or, just stay quiet. Also, I feel like January, there may be another celebrity death. In a more broad sense of this reading. Again, this is general. But I feel like Aries, some of you have decided to not speak on certain things. Some of you, in certain situations, it was certain things that you may have wanted to do, like when it comes to, I feel like there's this karma is going to be in many areas of your life, Aries. Many areas of your life. I feel like some of you walked away from certain people, walked away from certain situations. Like, you know what, I'm just going to let this sort itself out. I feel like some of you have matured to a place where walking away is something that you had to learn how to do. Or learning to be quiet about something is something that you had to learn how to do. And now that you've learned how to do it, some of you are starting to see how things will play out better if you just leave certain things alone. For some of you, I feel like this is a situation with money. Some of you may have walked away from something that wasn't serving you, a job that wasn't paying you what you were worth, or some type of situation where you knew you were worth more and you weren't going to put up with less, and some of you walked away. For others of you, this may even be relationships. Some of you walked away from people that weren't meeting you where you needed to be met. And even spiritually, I feel like some of you may have been a part of a spiritual group, a church, or something like that. And again, they weren't growing in the way that you were growing, and you walked away. And this month, for those of you who are on the right side of this energy, if you were the one who, like I said, you decided to, stand your ground, defend yourself, not put up with things, know your worth, this energy is in your favor. But for those of you who decided to be like agents of chaos, this might not be good for you. But again, some of you may have been a part of like something spiritual, a spiritual group, a spiritual church, or some type of spiritual practice. And like I said, people weren't growing the way you were, and some of you decided to walk away. And again, there's going to be justice in all these areas. Some of you are going to, Spirit is going to show you why it was good for you to walk away. Spirit is going to give you the karma that you needed in those situations. I don't know, just a strong sense of justice. And for some of you, like I said, in that the celebrity death that I'm picking up, there may also be justice in that. Something may happen, and there may be a fight for justice over somebody there have been so many celebrity deaths. I feel like somebody may, expose something or try to put an end to something, or get justice for someone. And picking up on like karma and justice for January, Aries. And I know I'm saying this calm, but it feels like next month may be may like 2023 is coming hot. Is basically what I'm trying to say. You know, and like I said, for some of you, this is you directly, but for others of you, this is something that you are going to see. And so, like I said, some of you may find a lot of this shocking. Some of you may find out certain things, or find out, like I said, some of you may have walked away from certain things, and you may find out that people were like purposely trying to get you to walk away. People were finessing, like slime ball shit behind the scenes that some of you may figure out. And when the karma hits, some of you are not even going to like I said, respond to it in a negative way. Some of you are just going to be like, you know what? I tried to warn that person, or that's why I left. That's why I walked away. I tried to say something. People didn't want to listen. I tried to help, and now look. So again, stand in your integrity, Aries. Stand in what you know to be true. Don't let people sway you. Don't let people finesse you. Stand in your truth. If something isn't working for you, never be afraid to walk away from it. If a relationship isn't serving you, do not be afraid to walk away from it. Like I said, some of you are going to realize that choosing you is going to always benefit you. Choosing you is going to always bring an outcome that you need. And again, some of you, I feel like some of you will be able to like kind of like look back on your life and realize, like, you know what, every time I did walk away, every time I walked away from something, like it ended up, you know, it may have hurt in the beginning, or it may have been difficult in the beginning, but it was always ultimately for my greatest good. And some of you are going to realize that again, you know, especially if it's a situation going on where any of those things, where, like I said, whether it's work or home life or whatever, some of you are looking back like, you know what, every time I walked away from foolishness like that, it always worked out for me. And whenever I chose to do what other people wanted me to do, it ended up being a fail. So again, some of you are going to look back and decide to choose yourself. Choose yourself, Aries. Because to not choose you, it's not going to go well. Like I said, the energy is very intense. Don't go along to get along. Don't, oh, that's just how they are. Don't do that. Choose you. Because the karma is so intense, you don't want to get swept up in it, Aries. You don't want to get caught up in this. Yeah. I just want to, I really can't even think of like a lot of ways to say this out, because again, like whatever has been happening, it's done. Whatever energies people put out, it's coming back. If people have been sending out psychic attacks or sabotaging people behind the scenes, stuff, it's coming back. That energy is coming back for people. So again, Aries, like I said, look back, and you will see that choosing yourself always helped you out. Choose yourself. Don't choose, like I said, don't let people finesse you. Don't let people get you caught up. Don't take people's sides because, you know, oh, I've known them a long time, or that's just so-and-so, or that's my family. You have got to choose yourself in this situation, Aries. Because when that karma hit, you don't want to be anywhere around it. And hopefully some of you, this isn't karma coming for you. It could be, like I said, this is a general reading. It could be. But I feel like once this hits, like really, Aries, I really feel like a new chapter of your life is going to begin. Something that some of you have always may have been planning for, a new sense of self-control. And once certain energies are out of the way, then, you know, you're going to know what to do. You're going to know, you know, that, you know, whether you can move forward or not. Like, again, some of you are going to intuitively know. But yeah, karma Karma. Karma and justice in many different ways. And like I said, this may manifest many different ways. Like I said, I'm picking up on a celebrity death, and there may be justice around certain situations like that. And again, people walking away from things that are harmful, that people no longer wanting to be a part of things that are destructive, people wanting to just having a greater sense of awareness and moving on from just moving on from things that again are old thinking, old connections, old relationships, a new level of freedom, a new level of access, a new level of independence. Once this karma clears, Aries, it's going to be on and pop for you. Yeah, those are the vibes. Again, this was a general reading. So if any of this resonated with you in any way, please feel free to email me to book a more personal, private, detailed reading. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.